Good morning, beach bums. Welcome back to the beach. It's getting to be the time of the year that I can start throwing some more artificials in the surf, which I'm super stoked about. I love it so much. If you're coming down here on vacation and you're a bass fisherman and that's like your jam, there's plenty of opportunities to throw lures that you're going to be familiar throwing in the surf. There's a lot of different species that you can target with lures that you would traditionally use for bass. I'm using a topwater head and spook this morning, which is a great bass lure. Starting out with that, and then I do also have a paddle tail, which I'll show to you, and I'm really excited about it because it's something new. It's going to be coming out to you here real soon. But man, what a gorgeous morning. Surf is perfect for this style of fishing. We're going to walk this beach for a little ways, see if we can find any trout, bluefish, flounder, redfish, any of that cool stuff. Throwing some artificial lures, easy way to fish, simple. I did bring 2 rods, but a lot of the times fishing like this I only bring 1. But let's start throwing, see if we can find some fish. I've got my 7-foot Ninja Dagger rod with a 3000 size Penn Clash 2 reel. Any reel around that size will do. 2500, 3000 on this rod, a good fit. I'm just gonna start right here and work my way down. I have not thrown a topwater lure in the surf in a long time, so this is fun, getting out here and doing this morning. Oh, it feels so good to work a topwater lure. These topwater lures, if you're unfamiliar, it's a walk the dog style action. I've got my head mount on. I don't know if you can see my hands, but I'm constantly reeling and consistently popping. Now you can change your speed, your cadence. You can go slow, you can go fast, whatever you think these fish are gonna want. Different species of fish may want different approaches, different retrieval speeds. You just kind of have to figure that out. But also in the surf, a lot of the time, even on a calm day like today, you still got, you know, these little tiny rollers coming in, and if you just don't move it quick enough, a lot of the times you're not going to get the action out of the lure that you want. So you're kind of forced in the surf a lot of the time to work it a little bit quicker, unless you just get that absolute slick calm day, which can happen. And I'm using 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. Mono is more buoyant. Most people would say they'd prefer mono with their topwater lures, but I don't really see much of a difference. I still usually able to work these lures fine. They don't sink. It's just what I had in my bag. So I wanted to use a heavier leader than like 15, 17, or 20 because of bluefish. This spot right here looks pretty good for flounder especially. I might have to break out my jig and put a few casts in here, even though we're kind of thinking topwater at the moment. So this morning I am throwing the Optimus Lime paddle tail. This is a lure that I helped design with Salt Strong, and oh my goodness, with a name like Optimus Lime, you just know it's gonna crush fish. But the colors are Slam Shady color, that Slam Shady white, and chartreuse. It's a half and half split, and this is one of the first times I've used it out here in the surf. All right, we are back on the topwater game. Hit that spot real quick with the jig, put 5 or 6 casts along that feature, which when you're flounder fishing probably isn't enough, but that's okay. We're gonna keep moving along. We'll get to jigging here in a little bit. We'll have plenty of time for that, but we are up against the clock with the topwater. All right, there's a deep pocket right here next to the beach with a little bar structure, not far, but this hole looks really juicy. I'm excited to fish in here, because if I was a flounder, I definitely would be finding this spot. It looks incredible. I mean, it even has a an opening right here. This is one of the best looking flounder structures on the beach I've ever encountered. There we go. There's a fish. That might be one. On the back side of this bar. Let's see what we got. It does not feel big. Oh, it came up right there. Tiny flounder. I'm surprised he came off. It felt like a pretty good hook set there. Well, first flounder hookup of the morning. He was itty bitty. Fred right here waiting on him. You disappointed, Fred? I know. That could have been yours. Could have been your fish right there. Back at it again this morning. I came out a couple of days ago, fished a different beach, and only hooked one flounder. So back out here starting with the top water. It's a little choppy today. It's not always the easiest to work a topwater lure, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Really trying to locate some trout or bluefish, either one, anything on the top water here. I started at dark. You couldn't see it all when I first started casting this morning. So I've been throwing for about 20-30 minutes and haven't had any activity as of yet. Water's really dingy, which is not necessarily a bad thing for bluefish or trout. They don't mind. Came through a little section that looked like flounder could be hanging around in it. So I'm gonna give it a go with the jig, with the Optimus Lime. I've still got it tied on. Got a nice little pocket right here next to the beach, really deep. We're moving in close to high tide. High tide's gonna be this morning. We got an incoming tide. So we have plenty of water up close to the beach, which is good for flounder. That is what they like. There was a hit. That might have been a flounder. Yeah, I just had a nice thud. This is a good looking spot right here. There we go. There's a fish. Oh gosh, what is that? Is that a trout? That might be a trout. Totally expecting a flounder. There he is. Nice little trout. Heck yeah. Nice. First trout out of the surf for me this year. Nice little speckled trout. There might be some fish down there because I got a good thud. And then I caught this guy. All right, settle down. Beautiful speckled trout on the Optimus Lime Slam Shady paddle tail. Oh, it feels so good to catch a fish. I've been working really hard to get these guys. Beautiful. We're gonna get you back. Thank you, dude. See ya. He should be good. Let's make sure he gets out. There he goes, right there. Nice and easy. All right. Well, I got a thud. Caught a fish. Maybe there's some more trout hanging right here. Really close to the beach too. That's cool. Oh gosh. What? Is that a ladyfish? I think this is my first ladyfish of the year. I think. No, it's Spanish. Right. Oh my gosh. I think took off with it right here, like feet from the beach, man. Did not expect a Spanish. That is so cool. Whew. You got lucky you didn't cut me. All right, we're gonna try to get you back, buddy. You gotta settle down though. Very cool, Spanish mackerel. A little multi-species action right here. Got him hooked to the face. He should be fine. We'll get you back. There he goes. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I have not picked up any flounder yet. I've walked a long ways and now I'm starting to work my way back. I'm gonna hit all the features that I've already fished. Doesn't mean that I've covered all this water and there's no fish there, especially in the surf. It's so fluid. Fish will come in and out of these features. But today I'm focusing my efforts on bars that are very close to the beach with a nice deep trough right next to the beach. Since we are coming up on high tide, we've got a lot of water in here. It's very deep right off of the beach. And that's where all of my bites, all of my fish have come today, is just within 10, 15 yards off of the sand. Everything's been close. Oh my goodness. There's Spanish darting around again. There's some bait right here. Spanish going nuts on them right by the beach. Oh. That was a Spanish. Frayed me up a little bit. This is dangerous right here. Check out the store. Got Brad and Brent hanging out. Their cardboard cutouts. And the real deal. Everybody's working. We are all grinding it out to get ready for the grand opening, which I hope you will be there. It's this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right here at our Gulf Shores location. I'll post the address in the description below to make sure that you have the right spot to come to and check it out. But we'll be doing stuff all 3 days. I think we're gonna be opening at 9 a.m. and then running until really whenever. Because of the store and some personal issues that I've been working out, I have not been able to post any fishing videos. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last upload, and it's been even longer than that since I've been fishing. So it was very nice just to get out and go fishing these last couple of days. I know I didn't crush it, but it's okay. Like, I was able to do the type of fishing that I like doing. We're getting closer and closer to summer, where you get a lot more opportunities at throwing artificials in the surf at a lot of different species, like those trout and flounder, redfish, all those things. Spanish, which I was not expecting that. That was pretty cool this morning. But just keep in mind, if you're coming down here and all you have is some bass gear, you can definitely get by. I'll post links in the description of all the stuff that I was using in this video. We do sell everything here at our tackle store. If you do need to get outfitted for saltwater, we got you covered. But if all you have is bass fishing gear, you can totally come out here and have a successful day fishing. I know it was tough, but as we get into summer, and most likely as you're coming down on your vacation, it will only get better as we progress and as water temps go up. You'll have way more opportunities to catch fish from the surf with those bass lures and bass gear. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. We are stoked about grand opening. We really hope we can see you there. And as always, you stay bummy.